Hi and welcome to Visual Basic tutorial of a data grid system with a print device. Okay, let me show you how this works. In there, let's assume I enter student details, and that is my student name, and the name of the student happens to be Sammy. Let's go for stand-on, and date of birth of stand-on is 17/09/2000. Telephone number there. All we need to do is click on the add button. There we go. And supposing we want to change the student details, change the name again. So let's say that is Sally, and Sally Stone. Date of birth there, and this happens to be 12, and let's go for maybe 10 here, there, and telephone number there. All we just need to do is click on add, and so on. Okay, and there, so we can just populate it. Let's check out the exit. If you click on that, the exit works. We also have an exit here. No. Now let's try out the print. Let's see. There we go, guys. So all you just need to do is to click on this print device. Unfortunately, I don't have a printer here, and there we go. I'm going to close that. So what I'm going to do right now is to take you guys straight into Visual Basic Development environment, and we'll put one of these together. So let's do that now, guys. Hi and welcome to Visual Basic tutorial of DataGrid. This tutorial is actually at a request of one of my viewers out there. So I'm going to click on create new project, and then I'm going to select Visual Basic here. That's it, Windows Forms application.net. I'm actually developing this in 2019 edition. And then you click on the next button. Let's give our project name. I'm going to call it Visual Basic Data _ prints. He would like to be able to print the DataGridView. So I'm going to just click on create. That's the create button there. So I'm going to click on that. There we go. There we go, guys. Now the next thing I want to do is I'm going to add some components on board. So click on toolbox. I will need two buttons, 1 and 2. Then I would also need, I can copy that button across. Yeah. Now I need a DataGridView itself, text box and label. That's the DataGridView right there. That is it. Click and draw it. Yeah. Okay, now I need some text box, and I'll come back here, labels. Then we need text box. Text box. All right, let's add menu just to make it look much better. Move that up so that you guys can see it. And I need a print document. He wants to be able to print directly from DataGridView. So I've selected print document, and I'm also going to select the print preview. There we go. Make sure those three objects are selected. Select the print preview, go straight to the properties here, and where we have document, drop it down and just select print preview, print document 1. There, that one is sorted. And up here we have our menu right there. I'm just going to call that file, and underneath here I'm going to enter print, and right below here I'm going to enter exit. You can add as many menu as you want. And here, let's move this here, bring this up here, and just copy it across. That's 2, 3, 4. Maybe that would do, just 5 of those, and there. Now for the DataGridView, let's select this little rectangle there, click on that. and where we have enable adding, uncheck, enable editing, uncheck that, enable deleting, uncheck. And right here where we have the add columns, click on that. There, that's the first column. I'm going to leave it with the default name, column 1, and here I'm going to just enter student underscore ID there. That's the very first one. Add another one, that's number 2. The next one is going to be first name. Add another one, surname. And another one, let's add date of birth. And the 5th one, that would just be telephone number instead of gender. That's fine. Add. And that is it all done. Click on close. There we go. Okay, the next thing I want to do is to select all of these components and just increase the font size on them. So let's go straight to the property, click on font, and I'll make that about maybe 20, bold, there. And I'll just realign everything, make it look how it's meant to look. And this very one, first thing first, I'll just show you 1 or 2 things that I intend to do. Change that to student ID. And the text box will be known as TXT student ID. Pick that down and change that to TXT student ID. So I'm going to repeat exactly the same thing for the rest text box. Okay, and I'll get back to you guys why this one is going to be known as, that will be known as first name. This is known as, the text box will be known as TXT first name. There. So let's speed that up now. Alright, now the next thing I'd like to do is I'm going to double click on this add new so that I can add all of these text box in there. So double click on that, and that is going to be DataGridView. We need the name of this very DataGridView. Let's make sure the name is right. Look at it, DataGridView 1. So double click on that and write in there, let's say DataGridView 1 right here. I'm going to now enter the method dot rows dot add and enter parentheses. Right inside the parentheses, that's where I'm going to enter all of my object. The first one is student name dot text, student ID dot text, comma, then we enter student, our student name dot text, followed by enter another comma, TXT surname dot text, another comma, the next one is TXT date of birth dot text, and finally comma TXT telephone dot text. And that's all there is to that. Okay, so we can now add any of those information. See, when I run this program now, click on run, and right here let's enter the following. So the student ID, let's say, is ST. There we go. And the son, let's say the name is Paul and the surname is Parker. Date of birth of Parker and the 12th of 01/98, something like that, and telephone number of Parker. There we go. All we just need to do is click on add. You see that, guys? So that's how easy it is. But the most important part of all is this my viewer out there would like to be able to print. That's the most important part of all. You would like to be able to print this very DataGridView. So I'm going to close that, and let's come straight to the form here. But before I go into the print part of it, let me double click on exit and just take care of the exit dim. I exit as dialog result right there. Okay, I exit. So we're going to add a message box to that. I exit dot show, and that's going to be confirmed if you want to exit. There. Alright, the next thing is add a comma, and let's give this a name. Print DataGridView. That's the name. Now, comma, add the following. Okay, the following method as button dot yes no. Another one, that is going to be another argument is going to be the icon dot information. Let's say dot information. That is it. All done. So let's use an if statement to validate whatever the end user selected. If I exit equals dialog result dot yes, then application dot exit right here dot exit, and that is exit taken care of. I'm going to now copy these exit lines of codes. Let's move this so that you guys can see what's there. Yeah, that is it. Okay, copy these very lines of code and come right here in here, because I have another exit there. Just double click and paste that in there. So that is taken care of. That's the exit done. That is exit done. So the next thing is, now let's take care of the print. Double click on your print up there. Okay, the first thing I will do with this print is to declare as follows. Let's say dim. I'm going to need the height, so let's just say height as integer. There we go, and height equals that, equals the dialog result height. Then the next thing is going to be the dialog, equals DataGridView height. Then the next thing is DataGridView dot height itself equals DataGridView dot row. I need the row now, dot row, and I want you to count the row, dot row count. Okay, and let's say multiply that by DataGridView dot, let's paste that in there, dots row template. Where is the template? Somewhere there. There we go. And dot height. There. So let's change this one. This is supposed to be, it's not display height, it's just display. Okay, that's fine. So the next thing is, so let's say let's declare a bitmap here. We're gonna need a bitmap. Let's say private bitmap as bitmap. Yeah, and the bitmap that I've just declared is going to be right here. Bitmap equals new bitmap, because I want to use that to do the printing, to carry out the printing. Okay, equals me dot DataGridView1 dot, we need the width, and comma me dot DataGridView, that would be the heights. enter that other argument there. That would be for height. Let's paste that in there. Okay, now the next thing, since that one is done, is I want this very DataGridView. I want it to draw as follows: dot draw the bitmap here. Double click on the bitmap and let's say bitmap. That is my object in there, comma, new rectangle, and the coordinate is going to be 0 by 0, and that is then going to be me.DataGridView. Let's put another comma there as the other argument, me.DataGridView, and dot the width and the height as well. We need that of the heights. Let's grab this, comma, me the height as well, paste there. See, the error there is gone. Now the other thing is, let's get our print preview document, print preview object, this very one. Let's copy that there and just paste that in here. Print preview, control dot zoom equals 1. Okay, then we also need the print preview again. Print preview dot show dialog, show the dialog when we're about to print. Show dialog, definitely we need that. Then the DataGridView dot height, there we go, equals height. There. Now that is done, take a good look at those lines of code. We just have one more to do. So let's go back in here, and let's then double click on the print document 1. Inside our very object we enter e.graphic, and that is going to be draw the image in these coordinates. Okay, you can always change your coordinate to whatever you want. The next thing is, I'm going to declare a variable. I'll just call that, I'll say print view. Yeah, print view. That's for the DataGridView as rectangle equals e dot page setting. Okay, dot print area. And now let's use an if statement. If me dot DataGridView 1 dot height. Okay, if me dot DataGridView dot height, let's say minus print view dot height, so less than or greater than 0, e dot has more pages equals true. Right there. Okay, that's it. Let's see, why do we have an error here? This is supposed to be rectangle F. Yeah, that is it, all done. So if I run it now, click on run. Okay guys, decision time. Let's enter some data there. Let's say the student detail is ST whatever, and the name of this student is Paul Omen. Date of birth of Omen 15/02/98, and telephone number of Omen. Right, click on add. You see that, guys? Let's enter another student and see, and the name is Sally Stone. Date of birth of Stone 9/7. There, telephone number of Sally. There we go, add, and so on, guys. So all we then need to do is click on file. Let's print out this data. There we go, look at that. Okay, all you just need to do is to click on print, and there we go, my friend, and that's how that is done. So with that, guys, I'm going to call it the end of this tutorial. I suppose you guys enjoyed. You all have a nice day, and bye for now. But just before I go, let me just scroll down so that you guys can see the codes. Here are the lines of codes that I used. That's the exit, and this is to add data to DataGridView. The next lines of codes here is exit again. Declare this private bitmap as bitmap. Get that object on board. Double click on your print command, enter the following lines of codes, and right here double click on the print document and enter the following lines of codes. So with that, guys, I'm going to call it the end of this tutorial. I suppose you guys enjoyed. You all have a nice day now, and bye for now.